Owning a French Bulldog, understanding regulations and restrictions. Owning French Bulldogs as pets. Are there any specific regulations or restrictions in certain areas? French Bulldogs, with their adorable appearance and friendly nature, have become increasingly popular as pets in recent years. However, potential owners must consider various factors before bringing a French Bulldog into their home, including any specific regulations or restrictions related to owning this breed in certain areas. In many countries, including the United States, there are no specific regulations or restrictions pertaining to owning French Bulldogs. These dogs are generally treated as any other breed, and owners only need to comply with standard pet ownership requirements, such as vaccination and licensing. Nonetheless, it is essential to research and understand the local laws and regulations in your area before bringing home a French Bulldog. Certain regions or municipalities might have specific rules that could impact ownership or breeding of these dogs. For example, some cities implement breed-specific legislation, BSL, that regulates ownership of certain dog breeds, including French Bulldogs. BSL usually involves restrictions on breeding, ownership permits, mandatory insurance, and muzzle requirements. However, French Bulldogs are rarely targeted by BSL, as they are not considered dangerous or aggressive dogs. In contrast, other regions may have restrictions on dog ownership based on size or weight limits. French Bulldogs are small, compact dogs, which makes them an excellent choice for those living in apartments or smaller houses. However, certain housing communities or municipalities might have restrictions on the size or weight of dogs allowed, which could limit the ownership of French Bulldogs in those areas. Another aspect to consider is the transportation of French Bulldogs. If you plan to travel with your pet or relocate to a different country, it is crucial to research the specific regulations related to importing or exporting animals. Some countries have strict quarantine procedures or breed-specific restrictions that could affect your ability to bring a French Bulldog across borders. When it comes to breeding French Bulldogs, regulations can vary significantly. In some areas, there are no restrictions on breeding these dogs, while others might impose specific guidelines. Reputable breeders usually adhere to ethical breeding practices, ensuring the health and well-being of both the parent dogs and their offspring. However, it is important to be aware of any local regulations governing breeding activities. Additionally, owning a French Bulldog might require you to follow specific health and welfare guidelines. Due to their unique physical characteristics, French Bulldogs are prone to certain health issues, such as breathing difficulties, overheating, and skin problems. Some regions may enforce regulations that protect the well-being of these dogs. For instance, there might be restrictions on breeding dogs with severe health issues or requirements for regular veterinary checkups. In conclusion, while French Bulldogs are generally not subject to specific regulations or restrictions in most areas, it is essential for potential owners to research and familiarize themselves with local laws and regulations. Breed-specific legislation, size or weight restrictions, transportation regulations, breeding guidelines, and health and welfare requirements are some aspects to consider. By being well-informed, potential owners can ensure that they provide a safe and suitable environment for their French Bulldog companion.